recording. Okay, so I'm still checking your midterms, and then I will answer questions, and if there's any problems, I will get in touch with you this week. So I'm still doing it. Okay, so today we continue studying Google products, and this week and maybe the next 2-3 weeks we'll study Google Sheets. It's a very important application for businesses, but also for students, because when you create some business presentations, you might work with numbers. So this application will work with numbers. Okay, so Google Sheets. If you're using smartphone or tablet, you might need to download this application. You can delete Word and PowerPoint and slides and install Sheets. Okay, so let's see. This is a free Google product. It's the same thing as Microsoft Excel. Okay, so again, it's very similar to other Google products. Again, I'm in the main menu. I want to create a new spreadsheet. So spreadsheets work with numbers. Okay, it helps to organize numbers, not just for business, but maybe you're working on some project, maybe different things. So you might organize, you might need help organizing stuff. Okay, so you see, if you look at the here top, A, B, C, D, so and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's easy to find things. So for example, E2, F1, right? So it's very easy to find things on this spreadsheet. And so this is one file, untitled spreadsheet. So I call it teaching sheet. Okay, so this is the name of this file. Okay, it's saved automatically. And inside I can have several sheets. So sheet 1 and then sheet 2. Okay, several things. And then I can rename it as well. I click on it, just a second. Rename. Teaching 1. Okay, so it's very easy to work with. So for example, you have you run a business, so you create a spreadsheet for your business, and then in tab, right? Tab 1 will be like let's say you sell coffee, and tab 2 you sell cookies. Okay, and maybe and so on. So it's very easy to work with. So let's see how it works. For example, again, look, I can rename it. I will call it my coffee shop. Coffee, double F, double E, moment. Rename coffee shop. Problem with my keyboard. Coffee shop. Okay, so for example, you sell, here I will put item, price, quantity, total. So for example, and then I can make it bold, and I can change the text color to red. Okay, so this is a column, vertical things are called columns, and horizontal things are called rows. Okay, so column A, item, column B, price, column C, quantity, and then total, how much money I get. So for example, I can sell coffee, I can sell cake, tea, water, juice. These are just examples, okay. And if you don't see well, then we can make it larger. Basically, Control plus should do it. Control plus, okay, I'm making it larger. And also, it's useful not just for business, for anyone. For example, at the end of the semester, when I calculate your grades, I don't use paper. I use this program, because it helps me to save everything, and then if I make a mistake, I can go and find where the mistake is, and it saves everything you do. So everything is saved. So if suddenly you lose electricity, your computer crashes, you have all the information saved, and then you can print it. You can save it as PDF. You can, many things. I will explain more, but if you look at this menu, it looks very much like the previous programs, right? File, edit, view, insert, format, data. A little different. It's a very useful program. Okay, so let's see. Coffee. My coffee price will be 45. Okay, 45 baht. And we need to tell the computer that it's a format currency. It's a currency. Okay, 45. It's not $45. Sorry. If you do a mistake, you can undo. You click on this, and then okay, 45. It's not dollars, so we need to format. We'll look at it later. Okay, so it's not dollars. Let's pretend it's baht. You can go into some settings and change the currency. Financial currency. What's the currency? Just a second. Okay, we'll fix currency later. Now it will be in dollars. Cake. Okay, cake we sell 30 baht per piece. Tea will be 25 baht. Water 15 baht. And juice 20. Okay, all different numbers. And another nice thing is you can connect this thing to your phone, and it can scan barcodes. Okay, so this way, if you're running a real shop, every time you sell something, you scan the barcode, and the computer will track how much you sell. Okay, so coffee quantity. So let's say this is okay per month. We can do it per day. Let's do it for a month. Okay, so now I'm explaining to you the easy way, the basics. Okay, so how many coffees do we sell per month? Let's say 200 cups. Okay, our shop sells 200 cups. Cake and tea 100. cakes 300, water 150, and juice 75. Okay, so now think about times before computers. It was very difficult. You would need a calculator and you would be, calculating everything. 45 times 200. That is very difficult. Computers, in this respect, make running business, calculating things very easy, but you need to know how to work with it. So in Thailand, I still see many old people running shops and they write everything by hand. Okay, they're old. But if you're young and you're still doing it, and the thing is, some people have computers, have smartphones, but they still write it with their hands or use calculators. This is strange. Okay, you need to learn how to use computers. So in Sheets we have special formulas that help us calculate anything, but you need to know the formulas and you must know what you want. So in this respect, we want to know how much money we earned selling coffee. So we do, okay, I'll make it larger for you. This is a D2, right? So we do equal, and then we do, you see, it's helping me. It is helping me, right? So basically, we need to, okay, let's pretend it didn't help me. Okay, I repeat, equal, I click here, B multiplied by C, B2 by C2, okay. And you see, it's helping us, but let's say we don't want, okay? So if you click on D, on cell D2, cell D2 is made up of B2 multiplied by C2. So 45 multiplied by 200 means 9,000. Okay, 9,000 baht. It's trying to put cents or satang, but we don't want it, so we will tell it to round. Okay, this thing decreases decimal places. Okay, 9,000. Then we do B3 multiplied by C3. And then B4 multiplied by C4. And then B5 multiplied by C5. And then B6 multiplied by BC6. Okay. Okay, and we need to decrease them. Okay, so this is the total how much we sold of everything. Okay. Let's do here grand total. We need to know how much overall grand total. You see, if you make a mistake in some place, you need to click here and then go to the top, and here you can change grand total. And this grand total, again, we can change the text color here. Okay, or we can highlight the cell. It's called cell. Okay, cells. So what's the grand total? We have this, and then we type SUM, sum, open bracket, So it will calculate the sum, and then we can do like that from D2 to D6, or we can do D2 plus D3 plus D4 plus D5 plus D6, or we can do this way, colon and close bracket, enter. So this is the grand total of what we earn, 24,250 baht. Okay, and you say, so what's so good about it? Look, this formula is calculating everything. So for example, oh, I forgot, we sold 201 cups. So okay, let's change 201. And look, 9,045 baht, and the grand total already also changed. You see? Oh, I forgot, the juice we were selling, it was 23 baht. No problem. Oh, you see, everything has changed. So this is a live formula. It means you can change it, and it will change the grand total. Okay, so this is very useful. You don't need to, if you change one thing, you don't need to recalculate everything. It will change automatically. It will automatically update your situation. Okay, this is the basic thing, you know, multiplying. So we will multiplying and adding. Okay, so this is what we earned, right? Grand total sales. Okay, so next let's put expenses. Okay, we have expenses. Expenses, right? Every business has some expenses. So let's say we have we will put rent, electricity, labor, right? We hire people. Again, this is just example. Rent will be 5,000 baht. Again, we need to tell computer that it's currency, right? So computer needs to get information, right? So quantity is, pieces, 1 cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee, but here rent is currency, it's in currency. So computer needs help, right? Computer doesn't know what you want, you need to inform the computer. Electricity, let's say 1,500. Same thing here. You can highlight or select 3 cells and then apply the same thing to all of them. So you won't need to do it, repeat the action many times. Labor, let's say we pay labor, example, 2,500 baht, but we have 3 people, 3, right? So again, this multiply by that, 7,500. And here we will just repeat, equal this. Again, I just want to have the same number. You can draw down and it will repeat the action. It knows that cell B11 is equal to D, or D11 is equal to B11, and D12 equal to B12. Okay. So again, let's write grand expenses. Again, expense. Oh, what happened? This text expands here. If I put something, it will disappear. I can increase the cell length, so words fit. Okay, what's my grand total expenses again? Sum, open bracket, highlight 3 things, close bracket. Okay, so my grand total expenses are 14,000. Okay, so profit, right? We need to calculate profit. How much money I can keep for myself after running this coffee shop. So what's the profit? Okay, equal sales minus expenses. Okay, 10,520 baht. I can keep it. I'm the owner. Okay, very easy. Oh, I forgot. Electricity was 1,600. Okay, no problem. Oh, okay. You see, it recalculates everything. Wait a second. Juice was 22 baht. Okay, recalculate. You see, it changes the total. So it's very nice. You can have live updates, right? Often when you run a business, you forget to enter some expense or you enter incorrect data. So you don't need to recalculate the whole thing, right? You just, because it's a living formula, right? Like it's live, it's working. So we just, if you print it, yes, that's it. It's very hard to change anything. But now on the screen, you can change anything and it will reflect the end result, because all these things are connected together. And if you click here, look, I click here, it shows me how this cell is made. It's D7 minus D14, right? And it shows this is, okay, yellow, D7 minus D14. Okay, so today we covered multiplication, subtract, add. We can also divide. Okay, so let's say you total profit. Okay, I'll write total profit. Let's say I it's not my coffee shop. I run it together with my friend. So let's say I write Philip. Just a second. Philip profit, and let's say John, right? John profit. So it's for me and for my friend. So and let's say we're 50-50 partners, right? So equals this number divide by 2, right? So this is what we get. I get 5,000 and he gets 5,000. We can or if it's unequal, let's say I'm 70%, he's 30%, we can also calculate that. Okay, so today we studied multiplication, division, subtraction, addition, right? Different things. Very nice. But it's not only this. Excel or Sheets can do graphs and charts. Very useful feature. So let's see what it will do. Again, some things over the years, this program has been improving, so they can kind of suggest things, but still humans need to know what they want, right? If you don't know what you want, then it cannot help you, because it will start calculating, you know, how many cups of juice you sold inside the teacup, you know, some nonsense. So you need to know what you want. So, okay, I want to see the quantity of things I sold, right? I want to understand what is the most popular item, right? And you can say, oh, of course, we can see it's cake. Okay, what if you have many things and it's difficult, you cannot see with your eyes? So let's see. Okay, I can do it like this. I highlight it, right click, copy. I put it here. Control V or paste. Okay, item. I highlight it, copy, paste. Okay, same thing, right? And then now I highlight it and I go to insert. Okay, just a second. Insert, insert chart. Okay. This is a pie chart, right? It is helping me. I can do bar chart, whatever, but pie chart is the best. Okay, and then okay, are you satisfied? Yes, it looks okay. So, and then I can make it smaller, monthly quantity, and put it here, right? So now visually, it's nice, right? I can see cake was oh, it did in percent. How many I sold in percent? Okay, let's just a second. Let's edit chart. We want this. Just a second. You see, it's calculated in percent, but let's say you don't want percent, you want numbers. Okay, edit chart again. Okay, just a moment. You see, it's quite complex and there's many features, so you need to know how they work. Okay. Just a second. Value, what are we doing? Value, count, and it's still calculating in percent. Pie slice. Okay, now I understand. Pie chart will always calculate in percent. The whole circle is 100%, right? So Imagine pizza. We go to the restaurant together, we buy pizza. If we divide it into pieces, 50% for you, 50 for me. Okay, so this is pie chart. Let's try another one. We highlight, we do insert chart, and this time we will choose this. Okay, now this is in numbers, bars, right? Now this is in numbers. It will be, you see top is 300, so cake, right? 300 cakes. Just a second. I can move it. I can select it. I move it a little bit. And then again, I edit chart. Customize chart, style, colors. I can make it 3D. Series legend. Okay, legend. Data labels. Okay, like this. So as you can see, we sold 201 cups of coffee, 300 cakes, 100 cups of tea, right? So now you can present it to the bank, or to you want to invite somebody to invest money in your coffee shop, right? It's visually very good for eyes, right? Because when you look here, it's a little bit, too many numbers. Some people don't like numbers. Also, look, I can highlight it, and I do these lines, right? So now it's ready for printing. It's organized. If I print it like this, there's no lines. But now it's a real table, and we have graphs, right? Very, very visually attractive, visually clear, right? Even people who don't understand numbers, they can understand what is going on with your business, okay? So far, any questions about this thing? Okay, no questions? So let's look here, next thing. So this is a coffee shop, and I will call this personal. Personal expenses. So for example, we are doing personal expenses for you. So let's say you have rent. How many, right? How many rooms do you rent? How many apartments do you rent? Oh, I just rent one. Okay, we'll enter one. Again, electricity, sorry, electricity, water, let's say gas, natural gas, internet, gasoline, food, am I forgetting something? What else? What else do you have as personal expense? Okay, so let's say you have a pet. You have a pet, a dog or a cat, turtle, rabbit, whatever, hobby, right? Then go out, right? Go out, have fun. So let's say your rent is 5,000 baht. Electricity, right? You can write, you can make it a little bit more. Okay, so I insert one to the right. Okay, quantity, price per quantity. If you want to go into details, for example, electricity, how many units you used? I used 150 units times price per unit 4 baht, right? So I will do this again. This is currency. Okay, water. You pay for water. You use the 300 units, 2 baht per unit. Gas. You use the every month. Let's say you use 4 liters of gas, 140 baht per for 4 units. No, sorry. Let's say we'll do 60 baht per unit. Internet. You used internet was one. Just a second. Internet. For the internet, you paid 600 baht. Gasoline. Okay, you used 20 liters of gasoline, and this is the important thing. Okay, price per liter. Price per. Okay. Now gasoline is 40 baht. Okay. Food. Let's say you eat 3 times per day. So this is personal expense per month, right? Okay. In 1 month we have 30 days, and you eat 3 times, so it's 90 dishes per month, and each dish is, let's say, 150 baht. Pet. Your pet. Okay. Put one. It's 500 baht. Go out. You go out Saturday and Sunday every week. So 2 times 4, 8 times, and you spend 500 baht. You know, to some club, bar, pub, etc. Okay, now let's do the total. Okay, again, okay, it's helping us. B2 multiplied by C2, right? Okay, good, right? So monthly rent, you rent one apartment at 5,000 baht, total is 5,000 baht, right? And then we just do like this, we draw, and the computer knows what we want. Okay, so monthly expense. Sorry, monthly expense. So again, we do equal. Just a second, it's freezing, but don't worry, everything is saved, right? Everything is saved. Okay, equal Okay, it knows what I want, right? But you need to make sure it's really D2 to D10. Okay, correct. Yes. Okay, your total monthly expense is 25,840 baht. Okay. So if everything is the same, but let's say gasoline goes up to 45 baht, right? Look, everything is changing. Again, we can do this, and then we will insert a chart. Okay, we want just a second. Just a moment. Okay, we need A, and then we need D. Okay. A1 to A10, D1 to D10. Okay, so now we have your monthly expenses. You see 52% went to food, 15% going out, gasoline. Oh, let's say gasoline goes up to 50 baht. You see, it moved here. It changed here. Let's say now you decided to save money, you eat less. Okay. Oh, it changes. So you see, it's a living formula. Anything you change here will change here. Right? So you can do your monthly budget. You can see what are you spending, what is your, oh, I think I will go out only one time per month. It's too expensive now. Look, I change 8 to 1. Hop, you see? Now your total expenses have changed, right? So now food is 49 and going out is only 2%, right? So you can understand where you're spending money, how maybe if you want to save money, you can find ways to save. Okay, I can, okay, no, I will not eat less. It's bad. Okay, I will eat the same amount. Maybe I put 160 prices going up, but I'm not going out, right? I'm saving money on this. You can see the structure of your expenses. It's useful for people, but it's also useful for businesses, for organizations. We can understand where we waste the money. Okay, any questions here? Is everything clear with Excel?
Yes.
Okay. It okay. You can businesses need to look at the situation, right? They know how they earn the money and how they spend the money, so they might say, okay, if gasoline it goes up to goes back to 45 baht, what will happen, right? What if gasoline is more expensive? What if it's less expensive? They prepare for everything. Okay. uh, Another thing, let's say we'll talk about gasoline. Rename gasoline. Okay. Okay. First you need to decide where you put information. Thailand. Okay. So just a second. I cut and I Control V paste. Thailand. 1 liter 95. 1 liter gasoline 95. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so how much is 1 liter of gasoline 95 in Thailand? 40 baht. Okay, we'll put 40 baht. Okay, 40 baht. Okay. In USA. Okay, let's say we will put here USA 1 gallon. Okay, so for now we put here. Just a second. Okay, I have information here. 1 gallon is just a second. Utah. Okay, we'll put Utah. $4.36. 4.36. Okay. Just a second. Moment, it's stuck. Okay, 1 gallon, 4.36. 4.36. 1 gallon, right? So you say, but we need 1 liter. So let's see, one gallon. Google help us. 1 gallon is 378. Okay, 1 gallon is 378. So we do this, divide by 378. So in America, 1 gallon, 1 liter now is $1.15. Okay, but in Thailand it's 40 baht, right? 40 baht. In America, $1.15. So we need to take American currency and put it in Thai baht, right? So everyone can understand. So USA 1 liter in baht. Okay, so for that we need to USD to Thai baht 33.43. 33.43. So this multiplied by 33.43. Okay, and it's just a second. It's not. It's a number. So in America, gasoline is very expensive. People are very angry now, and the price is 38 baht 56 satang per liter. In Thailand, it is 40 baht, okay? But in America, people earn more, right? In Thailand, people earn less. But in America, many people use big cars that consume a lot of gasoline. Some people in Thailand also have cars like this, okay? So you see, we can also divide, right? So for example, one person in Thailand and one person in USA. So for example, how many liters of gasoline can one person in Thailand buy? So we take again, I put here Thailand average salary, USA average salary. How much money? Okay, in Thailand, one person earns maybe 25,000 baht. Sorry, 25,000 baht. And in America, a month. In America, one person earns maybe 3,000. Okay, maybe more, maybe less, but let's use this number. So, one person in Thailand, how much gasoline? Okay, how much? Sorry, how much gasoline? Okay, so one person in Thailand. So we take 20, okay. How much gasoline, right? How many liters? Equals 25,000 baht divided by 40 baht per liter. Okay. So this is in liters. One person in Thailand can buy 625 liters of gasoline if they use their salary, everything. One person in US, we divide 3,000 divide by 115. Okay, make sure you divide correctly. You divide, and I will check now format, just a second. I took 25,000 baht, I divided by 40 baht per liter. I took $3,000 and I divided by 115 per liter. Still, in America, you see they can buy, okay, so how many times more? So we take, okay, sorry, ratio 26 divided by 6. Okay, 4 times. American person can buy 4 times more gasoline with a salary than a Thai person. Okay, this is like this. Again, on average, it doesn't mean that I'm talking about your family. Maybe your family can buy less, or maybe your family can buy more. It's just average, right? So this is how it works. Okay, so basically, gasoline in Thailand is expensive. It looks like US, where it's also expensive, but people in Thailand on average earn less money than people in US. So for Thai people, gasoline is expensive. Okay. So this can help us understand the situation, right? Because in America they use gallons, not liters, and in America they use dollars, not baht. So we need to have the same units. We need to use liters and baht, and then we can compare, right? For Thai people, so Thai people. Or if you talk to Americans, they will not understand liters, so you must tell them in gallons and in dollars, and then they will say, oh, okay, now I understand. You do it different way. Okay, this is how it works. Again, let's say we go back to our coffee shop. This is our coffee shop. You can export, download it as Microsoft Excel, PDF. Okay, you can email it. You can share it with others so other people can do it. You can publish to the web. Okay, how we publish. It will be like, do we want the entire document or just coffee shop, right? We don't want entire document. We just want coffee shop, web page. Okay, web page, PDF. Okay, let's do it web page. Publish. Okay. This is the address. I copy. I put here. Let's see how it works. Okay, so now it's available to anyone on the internet. It has its own web address, right? Okay, it has what else? We can look at version. You know, somebody did edits. So you can work together with your friend. This is very important, and we'll do a project later, right? You will work together with your friend. You will prepare some presentation with numbers. But for now, you are learning, okay? You can copy this entire thing, you know, and then send to someone so people can do it. You can rename it. Of course, it's in your Google Drive. You can view it in different things. Now I'm at, you can zoom it. You can insert drawing, image, links, functions, charts. There's different charts. We'll study that. Okay, chart. There are different types of charts. Bar charts, pie charts, line charts. Like you see line, but you need to understand if you are doing sales of different items, line charts don't work here. But if you're doing month-to-month temperature, right, it will work. Okay, so for example, I undo it. Okay, let's do another one, another example. Okay, monthly temperatures. Okay, I move here, sheet 4, I rename it, rename. Monthly temperature, so I write January. Okay, let's see if it can do it. Oh, good, right? I don't need to write it, it understands. Monthly temperature in Chiang Mai, for example, January, average. I don't know, 29, February, 30, March, 32, April, 36, May, 40, June, 39. I'm just putting some numbers. 38, 35, 30, 29, 27, 28. Examples, right? We can do average. Average is some middle number, right? Average 32.75 average temperature. Okay, let's do insert chart. Okay, it can do like this, temperature like that. You see, highest is 40 in May. I want line, right? It can do line. So temperature increases in May and then goes down towards December. So this is yearly temperatures in Chiang Mai, right? Again, you must understand what exactly you want to do. Otherwise, you will choose incorrect charts or graphs, and then it will make no sense. Okay, so let's say, okay, never mind, I delete chart. Oh, I forgot this. Let's say I highlight, cut, move here. Okay, month, temperature, rain centimeters. Okay, in January, very few, little rain. Oh, okay, and then it's I don't know, 10, 15, 7, 3, again, 0. Oh, no. This is just examples, okay? So for you to understand this. Okay, I highlight again, I insert chart, and I want this. So now we have two things going on at the same time, temperature and rain, right? So we can see when the temperature is rising, it will start raining, and then they both go down, right? We can do it more smoother lines. Okay, so now it's very easy for eyes. Oh, I see. From March to September, the temperature is rising, and also the rain is the amount of rainfall in Chiang Mai. Very useful, right? You can do anything. Sales of ice cream are increasing as well as the temperature. You see it together, moving together. Okay, so this is that. Okay, we can do other things, but this is deeper stuff. Okay, I will not explain that thing today because it's more difficult. I will give you your homework. Okay, just a second. I need to write it down for myself. Just a second. For your homework, I want you to do your monthly expenses. Okay, just a second. Personal expenses. I want you to have at least 10 categories, 10 to 20 categories, like your rent. And don't tell me, oh, I don't know. Well, who knows? You need to know how much you spend on gasoline, how many liters you put, how much money you spend. So you can calculate. So for example, you spend 500 baht on gasoline, right? So look, I have calculator. So if you spend 500 baht on last month on gasoline, what was the price? The price was 38 baht, right? So you bought 13 liters of gasoline. How much money you pay for electricity, water? If you live with parents, you can ask your parents, how much money do we spend on electricity? How much is it per unit? Gas, internet, telephone, food, hobbies, whatever. You went to the hospital, put all the expenses, right? So you put category, quantity. Sometimes it can be one, sometimes can put numbers, price per unit, right? So for example, gasoline, you bought 90 liters. Sorry, gasoline, you bought 20 liters at 45 baht. And then you put total, grand total. Okay, you must understand what you're doing so it makes sense. And then you will put one or two charts. You can put pie chart, looks like a pie, pizza, or bar, at least one or two of your expenses, and then you will send it to me through Google Classroom. Okay, so again, think of everything you spend money on, and it goes into categories, right? For example, go out, right? When you go out to the coffee shop, to the bar, to the whatever, it's for fun. When you go to eat, it's another thing, right? You can okay, insert one above. So you can put food as sorry. Food grocery store and food restaurant, right? You can you can put food as restaurant and food as grocery separate, and then going out you can put going out to coffee shop and going out to like to drink to the bar, right? Movies, do you go to movies? Or you have subscription, right? You pay for Netflix, you pay for Google, for YouTube Premium, you pay for education, right? Enter it there. What else? You buy clothes. Oh, I forgot. You can enter clothes, buying clothes, fixing motorbike, right? Anything else. So I don't limit you. Put as much as possible. You can put just for yourself, for your family, right? Put everything there, and then you will send it to me. Okay, you can for now you can use dollar sign. Don't put exact amounts like 45 baht, 78 baht. Don't put 78 baht 3 satang. No, let's make it easy. Just full baht, full amounts in baht, and you will use dollar sign for now. Okay, I will explain how to change it into baht, and then we will learn how to enter exchange rate, so we'll see expenses in different currencies because currencies change all the time. Okay, so this will be your homework. I will put it in Google Classroom for you, and then I will also check your midterm. Okay, any questions? In just a second.
Teacher,
Yes.
what is the code of today for attendance?
Okay, I will. It's just a second. Just a moment, please. I will. I'm on a different computer now. I will send you the code today, a bit later, and you will enter it. Okay, because I'm on a different computer. Just a second. In a moment, I will try to find it on my phone. Just a second. Just a second, I'm trying to find it. Okay. Code is 69171. 69171. Okay, please write it down and you can enter it when I finish teaching. Code week 10. Okay, so now week 10, 69171. Okay? Did you hear it? Okay, did you get it?
Yes, teacher, thank
Okay,
you.
okay, good. Okay, just a second. Okay, so just a second. Just a second. So now we'll watch a short video clip. Okay. Just a second. Okay, so now we'll watch a short video. Just a moment.
calculate simple math problems like 2 + 2 = 4 or 2 pizzas times $10 equals $20? You can use these same formulas to work with numerical data in your spreadsheets, just like you would use a calculator. Google Sheets uses standard operators for math equations, like a plus sign for addition, a minus sign for subtraction, an asterisk for multiplication, a / for division, and a caret for exponents. You're probably used to seeing equations like 5 + 5 =, but in Google Sheets, the equal sign comes first. That's because the cell itself contains or is equal to the formula and its value. We'll start things off slow with a simple addition formula to help calculate a budget. As you can see, I've already entered the initial amounts, $1,200 for June and $1,500 for July. To create
Sorry,
a
teacher.
formula, select the
I
cell where
didn't
you want the
make
total
the
to
screen.
appear. Then type an equal sign. But instead of entering 1,200 plus 1,500, we're going to use cell references to create our formula. A cell reference is when your formula contains cell addresses instead of the numbers in those cells. They're useful because they make it possible to update your spreadsheet without ever having to rewrite your formulas. The values we want are in cells D10 and D11, so we'll write the formula this way, D10 plus D11. Press Enter on your keyboard, and the formula totals the numbers in D10 and D11, whether we leave them the way they are or change them to something else, say 500 and 900. The total recalculates automatically. There's an even easier way to make cell references. You'll need to use something called the point and click method. Why don't we give it a try on this formula? Here, I want to calculate the cost of supplies. That means I'll need to multiply the two numbers you see here, 15 times 8.75. So I'll start my equation, then just click this cell to make reference to it. Now type your operator, in my case, an asterisk, and click the next cell you want in your formula. Press Enter, and the total appears. Editing formulas is also just a click away. If you have any formulas that you want to fix or modify, all you have to do is double-click the cell. For example, this one is using the wrong cell reference. We'll just make the change, then press Enter to recalculate. Now we're getting the correct answer. As you can see, simple formulas are really pretty simple. Once you know how to use them, they can help you calculate all kinds of data in your spreadsheets.
Okay, so many formulas by Google and Excel are the same, and many concepts are the same. So even if in the future you'll be using Excel, learning Google spreadsheets will help you. Not just in this class, but in other classes. If, let's say, you're working on presentation or you're calculating, you're studying business, it's very helpful. If you think you can run a business without understanding spreadsheets, no, you cannot. And they're not difficult. They're very easy. If you understand the concept, basic concept, you can handle it. And also, and there's many tutorials, even in Google. Just a second. Even in Google Sheets, we have help section, right? Help, and then you type your question. If you type it so that the computer will understand it, then you can get your answer. Okay. And then like with other programs, anything you did here is saved in your Google Drive. So it's very useful. You can also Okay, just a second. You can find numbers, you know, you can work with data, but I think I will not go into details. Just a second. I will not go into details more because it's a little complicated for you, especially if you never covered this material before, you will get confused. So for now, again, I repeat your homework, right? You think about your life if you live separately from your family, or you think about your family, right? And then you think where you spend your money, right? Do you buy food at the restaurant, right? Or delivery? Do you go to the market? You go to the groceries shop, right? Okay. Utilities, right? You have light, maybe gas, water, right? Do you pay rent, or the house belongs to you, or do you pay to the bank? Do you have a motorbike? Of course, you put gasoline or a car, right? But maybe you pay to the bank for or maybe you have debt, right? Do you pay for the internet? Do you pay for Netflix? Or do you pay for education? Do you pay for clothing? Do you pay for doctors? Do you pay for transportation? Do you have hobbies? Do you have a pet? Do you have whatever? You decided to construct a new house, right? You need to think of everything you spend your money on for a month, maybe last month, right? And you can write it down, right? Different things. And then quantity. Okay, rent you have one, but I want you to have quantity, for example, electricity. How many units? You know, when you get the bill, it says units. And how much per 1 unit? Example, electricity in Thailand, maybe 4 baht per 1 unit. So 100 times 4, 600. Water, how many units you spent last month? Right? How much baht, how many baht per unit? Gas, internet, right? Internet, okay, we like 1 unit, 1 internet is 600 baht, right? We don't pay per megabyte. Gasoline, how many liters you bought? What's the price? Again, the price might change, but you know, average price last month was 38 baht. Going out, you go out how many times, how much money you spend per time, per one time. Okay, you put together 10 to 20 items. Okay, the more the better, right? It will show me that you are not lazy and you want to understand how the program works. You put everything together, you do the total of your monthly expenses, and then you create at least one graph, you know, pie chart, at least one. If you want, you can do more, because the only way to learn the program is to play with it. You know, that's how I learned it. When I saw the books, you know, before there was no Google, there was only Excel, and then I would go to the bookshop, and the books looked like this, you know, so thick. I was thinking it would take me months just to read the book. So I was playing. Oh, if I press here, what happens? Oh, everything disappeared. Wait a second. What is this? What is happening? So this is how I learned it. I was playing until one day I understood how everything is working. right? And so I was inventing tasks for myself. Oh, let's say we have this sales and this is expenses. So if I add this and subtract that, again, in English, addition, right? You add things, subtract, multiply, divide. So these are the things you work with. Average, right? Average is you take everything together and you find some middle number, average. You have minimum number, maximum number, and something in the middle, average number. For example, gasoline in Thailand, it was low, then high, then low, then high. So what's the middle number, right? Well, it was 38 and 30. No, give me average, right? So businesses often work with average numbers. This is important. So what about your homework? Do you understand your homework? If not, I will explain again. You work individually and you will create Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets. Students from China, if they cannot open Sheets, they can do Excel or similar program, but students in Thailand and those in other countries who can use Sheets should use Google Sheets. This is what we're using in this class. We're learning how this program works. So today is the first lecture. I think there will be maybe 3 lectures total. We will study Google Sheets, and Sheets will be on the final exam. Sheets is a little more complicated, but it's very useful for business. Business works with numbers. So if you're confused by this program or by numbers, then you cannot run a successful business, right? Successful business that earns more than it spends, business that understands how to increase income and reduce cost, right? And if you write everything on paper and then look, you can never be successful. Everything needs to be organized, and then you can see, look, we spent, this is what we spent, 61.7% of our expenses goes towards food, right? And then you can think, right? Is this a lot or not? Maybe we can reduce or increase. Maybe we can find a cheaper shop, or maybe we can you can go deeper, and maybe you spend too much money on some items that are expensive. Like, look, we bought too much chocolate, so most of the money was in chocolate, right? So we can do, this is our food category, but then you can go inside and do like, okay, so it was food, 14,400 baht. But how much was rice, how much was chicken, and how much was chocolate? Oh, look, chocolate is 70%. So we must, if we reduce chocolate consumption, then food expenses will be less. Okay, just a moment, please. Just a second. And successful business is always looking for ways to increase income, right? Sell more and cut costs. So how to cut costs, how to spend less money, right? Oh, let's For example, you have a coffee shop or you have a factory, right? And you spend a lot of money on electricity, for light, for aircon. So you might think, what if we invest in solar panels? Okay, so this is okay. Last example. Solar panels. So total investment is maybe 20,000 baht. 20,000 baht. So we might okay, solar from means sun. Solar panels. Okay, and the time to break even. Okay, I will how much time do we need to use it to cover to get our money back? Time to get money back. Okay, so you spend 20,000 baht on your solar panels, and electricity. Let's say every month you pay 600 baht, right? So you take 20,000 divide by 600 baht. How many months? 33 months. So 33 months. Just a second. And by the way, I found Thai baht. Look, this is Thai baht data. Sorry. Thai baht. Okay, 33 months. How many years? It is 33 divided by 12 months. So 2.7 years, almost 3 years. Okay. 3 years. I rounded up, round up to 3 years. So after 3 years, you will start earning money. The solar panels, they work for about 10 years. So you have 7 years. So what's your profit? Okay, let's look. Profit. So profit. So, I put 7, right? 7. So we do 7 times 600 baht. Times 600 baht times 12. So it's per month. Times we have 12 months, right? 7 years times 12 months times 600 baht. So over that time, over 7 years, we'll earn 50,000 baht. How much is it per year? So we again do this, whatever. So we'll not do it for per year. So over 7 years, we'll earn 50,000 baht. So you can decide, is it worth it or not? You invest 20,000 baht now. First 3 years, it will be paying for itself, and then after that, next 7 years, you will earn 50,000 baht. Wow, it's cool, 50,000 baht in 7 years. Yes, but don't forget about inflation, right? 50,000 baht in 10 years will be less than 50,000 baht now. So you need to look at inflation and other things. This is how businesses make decisions, right? They calculate everything. Is it a good decision to buy solar panels or not, right? Well, the price of electricity in Thailand is this. Will it increase or decrease, right? So that's it. Do you have any questions, guys? I will post your homework on Google Classroom tonight. when I get home. Okay, so just a second. I recorded the lecture. Stop recording.